Welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation, version 14, episode 25, I believe. Last episode, we made our way to Madam X, who is now Madam Shogun, and we lost. However, I have labbed out this fight quite a bit since last episode, and I think I have a strategy that will help us emerge victorious here. So let's go ahead and watch Melia get thrown to the side uselessly. Yep, there we go. And we'll jump right into this fight. And I'll explain my strategy as we're going. First up, we got Typhlosion. And the reason I chose Typhlosion here is because the first Pokemon we send out gets an automatic Focus Sash. This Iron Crown hits pretty damn hard, but our Typhlosion has a Typhlosion crest on it. And I did not understand what this did last time I tried to use this guy. I built him invested into attack, like attack nature, attack EVs. Typhlosion crest sets your attack to your special attack. So really, you want to invest heavily in special attack. So that's what I've done. I've used an EV tuner to move my EVs there, and I've set it to a timid nature. And we're going to be going for Flare Blitz, and it's going to take this guy out in one hit because it's going to attack twice at the same time. It does a little baby hit after it. Yep, so we can take that guy out, put us up 6-5 immediately. This guy is extremely tanky and hits like a truck. But we have Chiron in the back, in the last slot, which means it gets a, defense and a special defense raise when it comes out as the queen on the chessboard. And we can tank that Terra Blast thanks to the defense raise from the snow. Then I can put up the Veil, and that'll help us get that second hit in. And I can hit you pretty strong with the queen buffed Blizzard here. Then after that, since we have the Veil up, our Sneasler can come out. I think this guy is just like the Rook or something. He gets an attack raise. Or no, is it? Might be the speed boosted one. Oh yeah, this is the speed boosted one. Yeah, your speed is the highest in this field. You get stronger attacks on the Queen. That'll actually come into play later. But since our Typhlosion is high enough health, we can come in on this guy, who is, by the way, does not have any weaknesses at all, because he inherits the Steel-type defenses, but not the weaknesses. We'll go for a Flare Blitz here, do as much as we can. Probably get taken out here, but that's okay. We've got our Frostless, big damage Water Spout. Nice. And, you know, I really think Frostless is kind of like the weakest link here, because I'm just gonna sack it. Earlier on, I had this guy as the king to give it like priority Water Spout, but I don't think that's gonna work out here. Alright, Sneasler, you can come out and go for a Fake Out. It gets a chess boosted en passant or whatever. Then we can do a Radiant Claw and take you out. Yeah, that was their queen. We did pretty good damage because we were the knight, I think. And then Sneasler's gonna go down here. Sneasler has been really effective in this fight. Okay, so this freaking King Gambit, oh my god, it has caused me migraines, bro. It is so ridiculously tanky, like absurdly tanky, and it hits like a freaking tractor, bro. No matter what I put on the field, it would just take it out in one hit, unless it was like an obscenely defensive Pokemon. Like I had a max defense Moltres that still got 2-hit KO'd. But anyways, we're just gonna Destiny Bond. That's why this Gengar is level 90. I intentionally did not raise it to full level. That way it got the minimum HP on the team, and it got the King buff here. So it also gets priority as well as the King Gambit. We can outspeed it there. And then Dragapult should be able to take this guy out and oh, you know what I just realized? I hope it still takes you out. I don't know if it does. Okay, I think that crit mattered. I messed up, dude. I got lucky. Yeah, I needed something else. I probably should have put Garchomp or something, but or not Garchomp, maybe like some other tanky ground type, I think. That guy has a Focus Sash on, and it has its Terra type to Dragon. I say Terra type, it's like its Jurisdiction type. I kind of expected it to be weak to Dragon, because I was thinking in terms of Terra, but it's not actually Terra. It's not weak to Dragon, it just gets the offensive prowess of Dragon, and the resistances. Oof, okay, well, glad it worked out. Father, I have lost. Who's your dad? Okay, yeah, just explode for me, I guess. Border World? What? You're telling me we're fighting again? With or without my demise, Team Zen's end begins with me. Oh, we're fighting you, like, you the person. Okay. Is that Steel Dark? We could go for like a power-up punch here. Let's see it. Ally opportunities. The Fablite question mark is reacting to Awakened Goddess's Melia. Okay. Aura farming. Gravity control. Promised pain? Oh god. I don't know what we're doing right now. Alright, let's go for some flare blitzes. Aura Sphere is going to take one of your health bars down. Switched up her stance. Ooh, that is good damage, bro. Not bad damage on the last one, too. Alright, Bangle Blade takes us out. Fighting in Steel type is what it said. We could just go out and go like, Veil Up. It's probably good. Status blocking. Interesting. Promised Pain goes first. Oh god. Pretty sure she has a Veil Up. So we can fake you out then. Fairy and Steel. Oof, bro. We still have 4 health bars to go. Gonna one-shot us. Headlong Rush does decent damage, though. Nice. A curse has been placed on our team. I see. Didn't get to see what type she was. Let's go Frostless. You're still Fairy Steel. I don't know if we're faster. I hope we are. Not bad. Oh god, you took both of us out? Let's go Pulp. We're just gonna Phantom Force here. Hopefully you went for... Oh, no, you went for my Dragapult. Man, alright, Gengar. Don't know if you're faster. My Pokemon became highly flammable. Interesting. Let's Destiny Bond. No, we don't get it off. Well, let's see if Melia can do this. No. Melia cannot. Give in? Hello? What is give in to? Well, we're not giving in. Ugh. It's crazy. So if I say restructure team, is it gonna let me like start from that fight or the previous one? Let's see. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, it throws us back into this fight, so let's see if we do a little bit better this time. I kept Typhlosion, because... Alright, I think we can do it this time. So we can power up punch while you are double weak to fighting, get some double boost like we're LARPing as Mega Kangaskhan. She usually attacks Melia there. Dang. That one did a lot. Oh, that was empathy. Whoops. Alright, I think actually empathy takes her out, so I should go for Flare Blitz here. Yeah, because I go down to 1 HP anyways. Let's see if I can cheese a health bar out of you. Oh, I can! And a little bit more after. Nice. Then we go to our second Typhlosion. Because everyone knows you gotta bring 2 Typhlosions to every fight. Let's go for an Overheat. Gigavolt Havoc takes you out. Wow. Oh my god, Overheat does so much too. Nice. So that's your last health bar before you turn into a fire type. We got our Frostless and Greninja in the back. Let's go Sneasler. And we'll fake you out this turn. Hopefully Justice can take you down. Nice. Now maybe we can get this close combat off. Oh, we can. Perfect. That's a lot of damage. Alright, Greninja. One out. I want to say we're going to go for Water Shuriken here. Because we have missed Hydro Pump too much on you in the last fights that I've done. Come on, get 4. Nice. Companion's Hunger. Oh god. I'm surprised you lived that. Okay, goodbye. Just kidding. Alright, so this is when I bring out Cinderace. And I'm glad that Wrath is out here, because this is going to work pretty nice. I put Interceptium on. Let's go for Blinding Speed that makes my ally go first as well. Get a nice strong headlong rush off. Perfect, there we go. Not as hard as the last fight, I would say. But yeah, probably like 2 or 3 attempts. How is she still standing? Oh god. Don't tell me. There's more? Oh, my bad, my bad. I didn't realize I was supposed to be clicking. I hate the quick time events, bro. Don't do this to me. Is that enough? We took her swords. Okay. This too is just destiny, isn't it? Busy. I acknowledge you as my true adversary. Now that I've lost to you, you dare not lose to anyone else. Not even him. Ah, my sentence has come to an end. Will you greet me beyond the gates? Huh? Just like the rest, she faded away into nothing. And what she left behind, a jewel of life. With this, Team Zen as an organization is officially done. Hello? Is that another Melia? We have too many damn Melias around here. Maria. Anastasia, wait up. What? Is she back from being dead? Fizzy, my friend, I'm so glad you're safe. No way, did you actually do it? Madam X is... There's no doubt in my mind. I'm so happy you guys are okay. Nor in mine. You've performed beautifully, Fizzy. Everyone. No. Unfortunately, Cannon didn't make it. He sacrificed himself, but Madam X had a secret jurisdiction herself, so... Wait, how did y'all get out of there? But we got revenge for him. Madam X is done for. Team Zen is finished, finally. I just hope that was enough to give him peace. Cough, cough. It's okay. Easy there, Maria. Take it slow. Tasia, you found me. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, I didn't do anything. It was Fizzy who freed you. Cherry. Oh my gosh, that's the nickname from all the way back then. Anastasia, Cherry is here. I'm so happy. You're free! Yippee! Yes, I am. Thank you so much, Cherry. So, was Madam X Marionette all along? Wait, really? No, never. Okay, yep, sure. She was encased in the Jewel of Life to power Madam X in the Hearth system. Oh, okay. So Maria was the battery for Madam X. Madam X was, I guess, another person that was dead. Oh my gosh, wait, that makes so much sense because she was saying, I'm gonna get that piece of you, like the light from Melia. And then I'm guessing Marionette, during that like scene that played earlier, where she was sacrificed, I guess, she was turned into that. With Marionette's archetype, that was the only way reviving and maintaining so many souls would be possible. I had a hunch Maria had some part in that, and I worked tirelessly to figure out how. In the end, I never came to the conclusion that she was so much closer than I ever realized. It's not your fault, Anastasia. You did everything you could. Besides, keeping me enclosed in that gem had another purpose. It kept complete control of my power. But my power, no, our power was incomplete. Because we are incomplete, aren't we, sister? Marionette. My other half. It's what I thought then. Marionette and Melia are equal halves of each other. It's not quite that simple. We are entirely new fragments born from corruption. The same corruption that bore life to Storm Nim. Oh, right, yeah, Storm Nim is out there, isn't she? That's wonderful. We are fragmented. Together, we are pieces that comprise Maria, but we are entirely new entities. Entities that were not meant to exist. In the separation of our souls, I kept Maria's mind. Analytical abilities, her memories. Melia took more of her emotions and physical traits. With all that being said, Melia, you do not have Genesis Syndrome. It was a false positive. That corruption from Storm Nim has fused your archetype. As a result, a new, more powerful source of power was born. But because of the circumstances of your birth, the container is not whole. As such, there's an overflowing phenomenon that occurs whenever you try to tap into it, which is why you experience symptoms similar to Genesis Syndrome. So, to put it simply, Melia's body physically cannot handle the power inside. She's literally overflowing. I thought that same thing was said for like every other archetype. Considering they have been described as infinite, I don't know how you get stronger than infinite. There's a bit more nuance, but that's pretty much the sum of it. Anastasia, how the hell do you know all this? Why do you know about Melia's false diagnosis, huh? Are you... Oh, whoops, a storm chaser? A storm chaser? Don't be ridiculous. I'm its co-founder. Oh. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Dude, this is why Venom's the GOAT, bro. Every time I say something, she's right behind that, saying the same thing. Oh, okay. Wait. What? Anastasia, you founded the Storm Chasers? I thought those space losers were in charge. See, you all have your questions. Fine. We have some time, so... What do you want to know? A co-founder. Yes, the organization was created by my mother and I. The original purpose of the organization was to track down and find Maria. Specifically, the fragment that was left behind down in Cyrella's estate. Our original base of operations was in the caves south of Amberette Town. Wait, Fizzy, Venom and I came across... I know, I was there. Remember? Sort of a paradox, but it's the truth. Giuseppe was my mother's creation. Your mother made a very good man. I don't know about the daughter, though. Kidding. As she grew older, she sort of became, laid back and such. Drowned herself in mafia-like movies. Took up smoking. Yeah. But also, how do you think I was able to contact you while you were in the past? Every time you go to the past, it triggers a flag in my systems. I use that trigger to go into the past myself and monitor you while you're there. What the hell? I needed to know what you were doing for reasons. What about the Storm Chasers? Right, so the structure of the organization known as the Storm Chasers is pretty much the same as it is now. My mother and I couldn't do it all by ourselves. We needed more manpower. The Space Hags came up with the idea of taking people the moment before they died and put them to work if they wished to. Now that you mention it, that's oddly reminiscent of Team Zen's strategies. The original intent was to offer the person some time for closure in exchange for helping me. They were told up front that when their term ended, they would be placed back right before they were supposed to die. When I left the organization, it seems those two changed some policies and hid the information from people. That wasn't me. Though, maybe it was to try to mitigate any other paradoxes from happening. For example, a lot of Storm Chasers ended up being revived again as Team Zen grunts. That much is true for the Professor. He was a Storm Chaser before we returned him to his place of death, and then woke up as a member of Team Zen. He was still on our side, of course. It's not like his memories were wiped. But again, that was under my jurisdiction. Hags could have done things differently. Okay. Space Hags. Why are you calling them Space Hags? I thought that was our term. Through the incredible intel of the Storm Chasers and the Hags, I was able to pinpoint when and where the Grand Revival would take place. In that opportunity, I infiltrated Team Zen and rose the ranks. As a result of my mother's intelligence and aptitude, she was put in charge of dealing with the Hearth. It's actually through her that a lot of Team Zen grunts were saved from the system. She would take low-level grunts and remove their tethers to the system, and send them away. While you aren't quite a low-level grunt, Gira, your situation wasn't much different. You were lucky to lose on Valor Mountain. You wouldn't be here otherwise. Next time you see my mother, you better say thank you. So that's your answer, I guess. Yeah, I will. Well, I'd like to say that this was done without detection, but that would be impossible. I have a few theories as to why we were never confronted, but that's for later. Alright, Team Zen. Who? Foen and Mistral guided me here. Oh, they're the Gardevoir and Gallade. Surely you met them? They were Nymeera's and Vitus' retainers. They kept watch over Castle Weiss all these years. Well, I say that, but the truth is that Castle Weiss is completely stuck in time. In a literal bubble. You had to pass that barrier to get here, yes? The only one who could calm Madame X during her tantrums were me, Foen, and Mistral. Every time I came down here, I never knew if I would come back up. But, thinking about it now, it was probably Maria's presence that made Madame X a bit soft with me. I got away with a lot. Never knew why. It was Maria helping me in her own way this entire time. You can never hear or see me, but I was always with you, Anastasia. Because you're my treasured friend, forever and always. I like her better than Melia. Alright, so I think we talked through all of them. That's enough questions. We're out of time now. No, wait. I want to know how the hell I ended up being your assistant. I fear I already know the answer, but I want confirmation. Forgive me, Ren, but I used you. Not just you, but Fizzy too. To ensure my existence, I had to. Do things I'm not proud of. I had to close the time loop. Ren and Venom told me that this is how, that this all started with Fizzy being attacked on the SS Oceana by Team Zen. When the time was coming, I realized that there was no plans for such an attack. So, I had to be the one to start the fire. I needed you close to me. That's why I had Crescent manipulate you into joining so that I could, in the long term, close that loop. Crescent is my right hand. She always has been. In exchange, I was the one who let her know about the black boxes. That was her price, and she accepted. It's also why she's not here right now. I told her to stand by. If you're mad at her for not joining the raid, be mad at me instead. Everything was to save my best friend, and to protect Aevium from the threat that is Team Zen. I'm not absolving myself of any guilt. I know I've done evil things. But when this is all over, I intend on receiving any punishment deemed worthy without hesitation. Tasia. Wait, you said when this is all over? It isn't over now? No. There's still one thing we have to do. Take down the one who started all of this. The true ruler of Team Zen. Vitus Theolia. Of course. We knew things wouldn't truly end until we confronted him. And besides, Storm Nim is active now. It's not over until she's dealt with. So, where is he? I have a debt to repay. He's... Look, over there. It's... the Darkstone. It seems the Darkstone is scurried off back to its master. If we follow it, we'll surely find Vitus Theolia. Maria, can you walk? My legs feel a bit weak. It seems my body is still adjusting. Then I'll carry you. Would you? Wah! Snuggles, you're okay. Woo! Looks like you'll be fine then. I assume I don't have to explain anything. Vitus and Storm Nim together will be incredibly difficult to take down. As long as we stick together, we have a chance. And I refuse to lose to anyone else. So please, will you help us? You aren't alone. We'll be here for you. And besides, I have a personal beef with that soggy excuse for a man. I do too. Sorry for the pauses. Got a runny nose. Should have TP'd his house when I had the damn chance. That's what I'm saying. Let's go, everyone, to our final battle. You can't just run off without me, bro. Where does this lead? Castle Weiss. Oh, okay. So that's that door. Yeah, let's go to the main hall. Go up here, take a nap. And who do I want to bring? Probably not these. Let's, go with a generalized team here. Actually, Interceptium Z might be good on you. You know what we also could do, though? We do have a Lucario Knight. So if I put you on there, take your ninja off, and go Tailwind support instead, that might be cool. Where'd I put that guy? Yeah, let's go with something like this. I don't know if I want Tailwind plus Veil. That's too much setup. Take you off and put on, let's go you. There we go. Looking nice. Drop a save. And let's keep going. Area 0 music? Where have I been here before? I feel like I have. I feel like I've seen this like black and white palette before in these buildings. Finally. Finally the time has come for when you would all make it here. Vitus. Welcome, my darling children. Welcome to Dx Finalis. Vitus. Aaron, cool it. Ah, Amelia. This would be our very first encounter, wouldn't it? I always knew you'd grow into being a respectable young lady. Slow with your temper and quick with your empathy. It reminds me of your mother. Don't talk about our mother like you loved her. It's because of you that she's dead. It's because of you that our friends have fallen. It's because of you that each and every one of us stands before here, with you. I messed up that sentence entirely. Whoops. I did love Anathea. I loved the circumstances of her person, what she was able to offer me. Right. Not to be pedantic here, but you know damn well that's not what she meant. She took advantage of that love, though, and tried to control me. It's what you deserve. You did the same thing to so many people. You even did it to me. Beware. Ah, Marionette. Look at you. It's been ages since we come face to face like this. Little Anastasia tried so hard to free you. To have a friend like her is exceedingly rare. Consider yourself lucky. You're shitting me. Lucky? Lucky. You took her life from her, you sadistic pig. Huh. Is this going to devolve into the non-stop confrontation about all the lives I've ruined? Who's next? Perhaps the Rayla duo, the ones whose mother and father died by my own hands. Vivian, the envoy that I failed to destroy, the one who tore herself away from her own family. Maybe little Ren and Venom, the ones who tried so hard to save a poor, innocent little girl to no avail. Oh, did you have time to include my ex-wife and child? No, that's just senseless. Last I spoke to you was at your grave. The next time I thought we'd see each other, it'd be in the afterlife. Passenger's paw, Narcissa. This place is just as bright as I thought the afterlife would be. Indeed it is. You. A lot of goddamn nerve. The point is, this conversation will go on all day if we decide to continue with this little group therapy session. And quite frankly, while I have the time, I fear I lack the patience. Let's begin. Couldn't have said it better myself, motherfucker. Damn! Behave yourself. Snap? Huh? What the hell? Yo! Aaron! Fizzy, back up! What just... Ren! Oog! Oh my god. Yo, what is he doing, bro? What kind of Pokemon move is that? No! Damien. Alexandra. What just happened? They were assimilated into my world. You too should have been assimilated. Explain yourself. It means we've purged their impurities and made them fit for the world we've created. Broken them down to their core and reconstructed them in our image. You're insane. There's no point in resisting it. Oh, that's Storm Nim. Nim, pursuing freedom is a meaningless endeavor here. Needless to say, you've walked into our trap exactly as planned. Everything you've done was for this moment. Though it's been nearly half a century for me, it's only been a few days for you, right? When Hazuki defeated me, I made one last attempt to save myself from oblivion. Vitus. So, the storm has been reduced to this form. I am fading. Your eternal life that was stolen. Do you wish to retrieve it? Retrieve it? You would return that to me. At this rate, my storm will rage on for exactly 9 hours. You will not survive the storm alone, but I have a way that will preserve both of our lives. In Cyrella's estate upstairs, the middle room, there is an object in that room called the Spatial Pearl. Activate the pearl and escape my destruction. I will give you a piece of my essence. Bring it with you to the estate. I don't understand. It will take a long time for me to regenerate. I need a safe haven. I will guide you to what you need to do next once the pearl is activated. Now go. Quickly, before this dungeon explodes. Collapses, sorry. I just thought it would explode. The purpose of this dimension was to facilitate my recovery, but the damage done was grave. I couldn't hold my physical form for long. In the meantime, Marionette was trained to awaken her power so that I may eventually feast upon it. Unfortunately for us, a certain group of children arrived and tried to poke a hole through that plan. Though, that was the catalyst for Marionette to awaken the archetype. Your form has gotten larger. It seems you are recovering nicely. Yes, I've recovered some of my strength. But it's going to take too long. Your recovery? The future I saw. At this rate, I won't make it in time. What can we do? There is a way, but there is a great risk involved. However, the reward is far more valuable. My being requires information. Souls. If we were to gather enough souls for me to devour, I will be able to recover my full strength more quickly. And how do you expect me to do that? I have a few ideas. It was then that Vitus and I planned to create the concept of Team Zen, to use the souls of the deceased to harvest a large amount of life at once, and then reuse them for my revival. But due to circumstances, Vitus could not leave this dimension. With this in mind, the information I gathered from my clash with the Interceptor, Madame X was created. Using the power of Marionette's soul, we created a servant that would rule Team Zen in our stead. We created a promise of new life, but of course, that was a lie. From the very beginning, their lives were there for me to devour, all so I could return and spread my corruption to this world. But why? What is the point of doing all of this? Because it's their world, Karma's world. Corruption reigns supreme, and I wish to corrupt everything. It's my nature as a virus. A virus? I'm so lost. And you helped her. In exchange for helping Nim's domination, my immortality was to be given back to me. DX Fanatics would then overtake the rubble of the world that was left, just as those ghost trees did all that time ago in East Girin. Once this world turns into complete corruption, I'll go on to the next, and the next, until all worlds are corrupted, and then after all is said and done, Karma will bow to me as well. But things are still hazy. You said this was a trap. Why exactly is this a trap? As it was shown, it was to assimilate you all into the world. But I suppose you mean why is that part of the trap? Instead of just telling you, why don't we give you a tour of the world itself? Sarah. Me? It is time to come home. You have strayed afar. Huh? Come home. It's where you belong, Sarah. Lady Angie! Come home, Sarah. You belong with us. Sarah, don't. You're better than this. Cannon believed in you, Sarah. Gave his life for you. Are you really going to let go of your promise? Angie does not care about you. Sorry. Sarah! Not so fast. What the hell? These look just like me! You will get your answers, in time. But not before we first settle a few things. The grand ceremony is going to begin ever so shortly. Please, entertain our guests while we prepare the celebration. What the hell are those? Falling into our own pit of despair is pointless. We do what we must. Come on. Oh god, bro, is this another fight? Yes? Ew! What was that sound? Ruined Warrior, Dysphoria, and Emma, like Melia Emma. Royal and Primarina. We aren't even healed. Oh, we are. I just put our guys in the wrong places. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to do here. I really don't know what to do here. Let's, honestly, let's just put a veil. I think we have led quite bad. Or no, overdrive. The purifying mediums merge with the attack? What the hell? Okay. Let's, Pyro Ball you. We might be able to take you out. Nice. Why is the Primarina faster than Clefable? Are you really that slow? Okay, where do we go now? We could set up the Tailwind, that might help. Although, kinda don't think you're gonna be faster anyways, I might just Flare Blitz you. Silver. The Togeon. Interesting. Ember, the Talonflame. Is this Melia's old team? I think, maybe. They're all shiny. Alright, let me put up the Tailwind this turn. I don't like this music. I really don't like it. Okay. So we can break... I was gonna say we could break your Gale Wings. Looks like we don't have to. Let's go ahead and fake out you, and then I'm really hoping that you take out Silver. Nice. Took out both of them. Oh, you didn't take out both of them. Dang. Got a Garchomp, bro? Alright. Well, Radiant Claw ya. It... Looks like Fairy might be turning into normal. Based off what the field looks like. Alright, that wasn't a tough fight. These armor sets are the same as yours. Fizzy, for the duration of our time here, don't take the armor off. It'll keep yourself safe from the influence of DX Finalis. As for me, I'll just have to keep my head strong. But I'll be relying on you to keep me sane. Please. Sane? Brother, I think I've failed that job already. Huh. At least you've been helping out a little bit. Anyways, I think we're gonna call this episode here. Too much has happened. My mind is jumbled. And my fingers are like shaky. Maybe it's the stress. Maybe it's because I'm just tired. Anyways, I'll see you next episode, where I guess we'll be going through DX Finalis and confronting Vitus. I almost said Virus, but yeah, we'll be confronting Virus as well. But yeah, see ya.